Hello and welcome to
Hello, brother. Oh, hey, Team TV.
One Job.
Oh.
Right, today's episode we are taking you out contracting on horse paddocks. So Adam is on harrowing.
Yeah, it's going to be a harrowing day, literally.
In the T6 or 175.
Yay.
He's taking that for a spin, and I'm going rolling in my fast track 4220 or 4220. I prefer to call it. It's easier. Rolls off the tongue better. And should we just get on with this?
Yeah, you do him heading, to be honest.
Yeah, I can't. Today's not a good day. We're really falling out with each other.
Yeah, I really don't like him today.
He's getting way above himself.
I wish.
Which, like, he keeps getting on concrete blocks and stand up this tall. It's
Yellow
not good.
pages, actually.
You can. They don't do them anymore.
Huh?
They don't do them anymore.
Let's just go work. So we're off. So I'm in the T6 175. Justin said he's on his fast track. I've got the einbock harrow on the back. So I thought I will give the T6 a bit of a run. So I thought I would give it a good run and go through the gearbox. So this tractor, T6 175 dynamic command. Now, if you didn't know what the dynamic command is, it is Newholland's version of the Vario. It has 8 sets of gears in each range. And it's a dual clutch, meaning that one clutch does the even gears, another clutch does the odd gears. So in theory you're meant to get a smoother gear change.
Somehow I got the duty of being on the gate. Few little behind the scenes things. Yes, obviously we are videoing each other. Hopefully, fingers crossed, Adam doesn't mess this up, this next bit. Oh look, he managed to film that all right. Aren't we all lucky? So I don't need to show you guys all the dalbo unrolling again for the 10th minute time because we've done it so many times already. So I am on the go. This field that I'm rolling at the moment is for the customer's own hay. So they haven't had horses in it all winter and haven't rutted it up. So this bit's a simple roll. Adam, who you're going to see coming to camera in the field next over, he has got to harrow 2 fields. If any of you are starting to sort of like wonder, like we've had some conversations with some of you already about sometimes horse customers are hard to get to pay and all sorts of things like that. Well, at the end of the day, you've got to pick your customer. If you have a customer like that, obviously it makes it difficult for you, don't go back. And it's not me like trying to be rude or anything like that. It's just you just got to pick your customer to make your life easy. But we tend to be around the figure about £50 an hour when we're out and about on this sort of thing. We go about half the speed of what we would if we're doing our own ground. one, we're covering such wide areas, we gain that way. Does that make sense? But the customer wants a job done and a job done right. If they say, oh yeah, but if you like us, if you've got like really big wide rollers and stuff like that, and they start going, well, you weren't there very long, even if you're going a bit slower, like half speed might have been a bit of exaggeration, but we do go a bit slower, probably about 6 miles an hour. We usually roll about 8. But that's up for you to decide. But as long as you make a difference to the customer's field, they're always going to be happy. If that makes sense to everyone. In a minute I'll show you a bit of before and after on harrowing, and then before and after on rolling. But at the end of the day, it's up to you what you decide. Like any of you youngsters out there that are starting to get, you know, a bit between your teeth, that you want to earn more money, and you might be lucky that dad's going to lend you, or even if you've got to rent dad's equipment and make it worthwhile for your farm and yourself, you know, think of different ways to approach this sort of situation. My father and I do it as we are a partnership, so that doesn't make any difference to us. And we've done a lot of contracting stuff for a long time. So usually by the time we finished our own, we start the horse paddocks, because we have a little bit of a quieter spell on field work, and it just fits in that gap really well. The moral is, and some of you may or may not agree, let me know in the comments below, agricultural equipment's all getting more expensive. Agricultural tyres are all getting more expensive. There isn't any part of agriculture that's getting cheaper other than red diesel at the moment. And mechanical oils have gone down a little bit, but generally everything is pretty expensive. So what I'm saying here is, like, whether you think what I'm saying is a bit expensive or not, think of all the wearing parts that you've got to figure out. Okay, because if you have a breakdown, you know, if you're doing the job, that's on you at the end of the day, and you've got to cover these costs. So, like, at the end of the day, £50 an hour, and sometimes we charge per the job. So we'll go in, give a fixed price, and then however long we're there. But when we have someone come in and go, oh, they undercut with an 8-foot roller, well, applause to you, but you have just basically shafted yourself, because if you stayed at a similar price or a higher price with an 8-foot roller, think about this, you would earn way more money even than us, because you're with an 8-foot roller. So one of the 3 I've got have to be there 3 times longer at almost the same price of £50 an hour. Small fortune. Another thing on these things, down our way, no one, and I mean no one, wants to do removal of horse dung, right? You might think, oh Justin, you're really going off on one now, but we do. And I've said it before, I think in the beef video, again, we're looking at £60–70 a load, because we've got a 20-ton trailer. I also now, because we get so many phone us up because we're the only ones who really do it, now I've got a friend of mine that phoned us up and he's doing it as well, and he wanted someone to tip. Most of the time he does plant work, and I just charge a very small tipping fee for the manure, so we got the manure, and he's making a nice little wage at the moment with current global problems. You know, he's still earning money.
Right, so first of all, take the transport chains off. Whack them on there. They're off. Hold on, just unfold for a minute. Right, so we set her up. I don't know how other people do it, but this is what we do. Get her down. So basically, the wheels are just touching the floor. You'll have these level bars here. And what we do is just make sure they're a bit tight in there. They've got free movement on here, they're in the centre. Just so she's not digging in, the machine's not digging in, and she's just running level on the grass. So literally she is doing her job. Get out of the way. Right. Let's give it a go.
What we're looking to do is heel and fix these areas. So the harrow is going to come through and slightly fill in some of these potholes. Feel that? See the turf? It's gone out under there. So horses, especially when they go nuts when they're let out for the winter, will turf up ground pretty quickly and pretty easily, especially if they've got shoes on.
To be fair, this field here, not actually that bad. I don't know what the other one's like, but this is alright, it's not really rutted. I mean, I've been in here before, honestly, I've been in here for a few hours getting this one right, trying to level things out and all that. Considering the amount of rain we've had, and how long the horses were in here, it's not actually that bad.
So here you can see the agitating tines. I've started ripping things apart, moving things around. Here, much better. At the moment, I'm in a gateway. So at the moment, I'm in a gateway. So this is going to be sort of worst case scenario is going to be here. Like if we come out away from this area, because as we all know, cattle, sheep all love to hang around the gateway. But if you come out here, you can see it all starting to come together a bit. So what I'm getting at is where animals have moved turf, we on paddock work will harrow twice. So he's going to harrow both ways. So he's going to harrow down the field the way he's going, and then he's going to harrow across the field as well. So if you imagine if your pothole needs to be covered in one way or the other, you should be able to get it. And then the roller, all those little loose bits that have been put back, filling those gaps back in, are going to get packed in. And you know, if anyone else and if anyone else has any other ideas on the matter, let us know. Like, I can't say we know everything, like we just know what we know. If anyone uses a chain harrow, we prefer to use a tine harrow. We think they're just a bit more aggressive. Chain harrows, yeah, they're alright, but it's not really our cup of tea. The einbock, we found it was quite cheap when we got it. Does what it says on the tin. It's pretty well built. It's very simple to adjust. So the einbock, we've had it for a while, and it's just a good tool. Again, we don't really use it on our ground, but horse paddocks, perfect. Fits through gateways lovely. He's ideal with machinery. Look, he's so busy recording me rather than getting on with the job. Get on with the bloody job! Ain't got all day down here. Think that harrowing and rolling is going to fix a field and turn it into a pool table surface. It's never going to happen. What you're roughly doing is, especially in like horse ground, you're pulling out dead roots, dead grass, some rubbish in the bottom, giving the weeds a bit of hammering. Then on top of that, you're levelling to a degree. Now, if I went as far as say, I would possibly agree with maybe a 50% level of filling the odd ruts and pits in. I'm never going to say 100%, right? And then by the time you get the roller come over the top as well, you're going to go maybe 60% level. You're going to have a nice smooth surface that when they walk on it, it's going to look like a good job. But another little thing in this field on harrowing is Mr. Know-It-All over there. He can never get a line straight. Never. Ever. Raking like this, you can obviously see. And you wait till you see him performing in hailing season, it's just as bad. Even sometimes there's snakes and S's and squiggles in the middle of the field. Right?
Here on it. He's waving his arms around. I bet you any money Justin's gone on about my lines. Bastard he is, because he's always gone on about my lines. Bloody nightmare he is. He'll moan about my lines now, you watch. Watch this. Watch this. Gonna go on about my lines. I'll stop now.
But Mr. Know-It-All over there, he always thinks it's perfect every time. Okay? Which is weird. You want something? What do you want?
Any money, you're going on my bloody lines. Guarantee you now. I'll bet you 20 quid.
Pardon?
I guarantee you now, I'll bet you 20 quid. You were doing this, I guarantee you now, you were moaning about my pissing lines.
How does he bloody know that? You're telepathic. He's telepathic, he is.
You too bloody well, mate.
We spend way too much time together. Honestly, way too much time.
Bet he's moaning about my calves. I guarantee you. Bet he's saying I'm following the wrong edge.
Look at his face.
I'm harrowing. It doesn't matter.
It does.
It doesn't.
Fix your short work.
No, it doesn't matter.
It's not
It's
happening.
harrowing.
This is a standard up and down of one of our general days. Anyway, on to the show. Fundamental, remember, cost out and be fair to the customer. Be fair to the job that you are doing. So, as I'm saying all this, obviously don't rip anyone off, be fair, but you've got to be fair to yourself as well as the customer. So doing something for like this day and age, £20–25 an hour, like I know loads of people trim hedges for £25 an hour. You break a couple flails by accident, yes, it doesn't very often happen, or have a pipe go, all the problems that can happen, suddenly those £25 an hour that you've been earning burn up really, really quickly. But just more fuel to ponder on. Think about it. Leave something in the comment below to either myself or Adam, and you know, it's just another discussion for us all to have, to be honest. This is some of the worst of the ground that we've been over, with the amount of openness there is, and you can see it is fairly level. There's a little bit of a undulation here, but it is not too bad to walk on now. Now this little piece here is a little hollow. If I zoom out, it's a bit of a little hollow dip in the field here, and because there's a tree line, horses love to hang around this area. So what I'm saying is, you can see the difference it makes. Again, if you go look at someone's paddock, don't rip them off. If it looks like it just needs harrowing, it just needs rolling, just do the one operation. But if they ask for it and they want it harrowed and rolled, give them the service. If they want it rolled a particular way, because some people do, just do it for them. But make sure you set out your price at the beginning before you start. Don't sort of go after the job. It's always better to set the price out first, and that way, if you're into bartering, you can. But if you set out first, everyone's on an even line, even if they're with a stopwatch timing you to make sure that they don't get overcharged, as long as they know the ballpark figure at the beginning. And again, it's just being honest with people. But with the price machines are getting and stuff, we can't be operating at some of the prices that some people do. So again, food for thought. Leave a comment below on your thoughts of what I said, whether you agree or disagree. We'll just finish this off now. We obviously, you've just seen the end of the roller after the harrowing part of the surface. Yeah, okay, some of you, if you want to see the roller going again, just go back in the other videos, because we've done it like five videos. Harrow is just something a bit different, and a little bit of contract and chat for any of you that are thinking of, like, you know, different ideas. At the end of the day, we all want to get agriculture moving forward, and
we
it's
all
time.
earn a little bit of extra pennies as well while we're doing it.
Yeah, and stop agriculture going backwards. We've got to go forwards. But on that seashell.
Seashell?
Seashell.
What's that seashell for?
Well, bombshells taken. We're close to the beach.
Jesus Christ, mate. You're on one today, aren't you?
He's got no sense of humour sometimes.
Oh, I'm
like
with you.
Anyway, if you haven't yet done so, please
subscribe
and
like our video or unlike our video.
And if you haven't yet done so,
please go on, leave a comment.
We actually enjoy chatting to everyone, which you probably have all seen.
All joking aside, we will make every effort to get back to you all. I mean, I have loads of messages on Snapchat, and I'm sure you can all say I do message you all back.
You know it's Snapchat, don't you? Not Snapshot.
Oh, see, get too over all this. Get too over all this social media. Jesus Christ.
But again, all of you, stay safe. Have a great day.
And remember, we're on Snapchat, Instagram and Twitter.
Until next time.
Cheers.